Hi, everybody. We want to thank you for being here today at our Homebuyer Seminar.
Hi, everybody. So I am Rocio Rojas, and this is Jessica Belmontes, and we are so excited to guide you through the home buying journey. Our goal is to empower you today with the knowledge and tools that you will need to navigate the process. The seminar will cover everything from financial readiness to working with professionals, ensuring that you are well prepared to make informed decisions.
Thank you, Rocio. So let's talk a little bit about our roles, right? I am the mortgage loan originator. So this is the lender's role in your home buying process. And I am here to actually help you and to guide you through this actual process. And how do we do that? Well, we review the buyer's financial information to determine the affordability. We explain different loan options that are going to help select the best fit for you. We're going to verify your income. We're going to look at your credit. We're also going to look at your assets, which is going to be your savings, and all the required documentation that we're going to need. We also order appraisals and we also review your property details. Plus, we also work with underwriters who are the ones who are going to approve your actual loan in order to make sure that you meet all the guidelines to the particular program that you're in. And then we also prepare you to fund your loan. And once everything is done, then you can close. Ultimately, the lender, which is myself, we help guide the loan from application to closing so the buyer can successfully become a homeowner.
Thank you, Jessica. So the realtor's role, myself, is to protect your interests from start to finish. So this goes far beyond opening doors. We're not just glorified door openers like some people think. We will help you understand what you can afford, how the market is moving, how to avoid costly mistakes that will come from guessing or acting on emotion. Your agent is going to bring real market value and knowledge that you won't get online by looking at Zillow or Realtor.com. We know the pricing trends, the neighborhood changes, how to read between the lines of a listing, and more importantly, we will help you structure a strong, smart offer without putting you at unnecessary risk. Now, the negotiation is where your realtor proves their value. It's not just about price, it's repairs, credits, timelines, contingencies, and a lot of other things that come along. When issues come up, you will need someone who knows how to protect you and will keep the deal together. Your agent keeps the entire transaction on track. There's deadlines, documents, multiple parties involved. One misstep can cost you. And a strong agent can coordinate everything, make sure that you get to closing with fewer surprises.
Thank you, Rocio. And now we want to get into the steps to home ownership, right? In a very simple way. So first, we want to start off with your financial readiness. This is actually where the process begins. We're going to review your income. We're going to look at if you have any savings, your credit, and any debts to understand what you are comfortable with affording. So how much is your monthly payment going to be, right? We're also going to discuss any upfront costs, such as your down payment and closing costs, so there are no surprises. We want to definitely have that conversation beforehand. Then we move on to pre-approval. Once we're going to review your finances, the next step is definitely getting you pre-approved for a mortgage. The pre-approval is going to show how much you can borrow, and it also helps define your price range, and it also gives you confidence as you begin shopping for a home. Once that pre-approval is given to Rocio as the realtor, now you start your home search, right? So you're going to do this with your realtor to find a home that's going to fit your needs, your budget. You're going to be able to tour homes. You're going to be able to compare neighborhoods and navigate offers and also negotiations. And once you're under contract, a home inspection is going to be required. A home inspection is going to help confirm the condition of the property and identify any concerns before closing. And finally, closing day. Closing day is when documents are signed, funds are finalized and the home officially becomes yours. You receive your keys and you celebrate becoming a homeowner.
Thank you,
Now,
Jessica.
now we want to go ahead and prepare you for your finances, right? So where do we start? Credit score. Your credit score plays a big role in the home buying process. It's going to help determine whether you qualify for a mortgage and what interest rate you may receive. A stronger credit score can mean lower monthly payments over time. Also, we're looking at your savings. This is an important part of preparing for home ownership. This includes setting aside funds for your down payment, any closing costs that you may have, or any future expenses like moving or initial home improvements. And then mortgage types. There are all kinds of different types of mortgage programs available, and each one works a little differently. Some are designed specifically for first-time home buyers, while others may offer lower down payment options or flexible credit requirements. And then there's your budgeting. Budgeting goes beyond just the mortgage payment. It is important to plan for your full monthly housing costs, including your homeowner's insurance, your property taxes, the utilities like your water, electric, gas, and any maintenance that may come to your home.
Thank you, Jessica. So now we're going to look a little bit at common mistakes for first-time home buyers. First of all, you need that pre-approval. A pre-approval shows what you can truly afford. It strengthens your offer and prevents wasted time looking at homes outside your budget. Underestimating costs. Buying isn't just a down payment and closing costs. We're going to have inspections, we're going to have repairs, moving expenses. That all adds up quickly. So if you're not prepared, it can be a problem. Emotional decisions. It's easy to fall in love with a home, but decisions should be based on long-term value and affordability, not just feelings. Skipping inspections. And skipping a home inspection can lead to expensive surprises after closing that could have avoided upfront. That could have been avoided upfront. I always recommend inspections. Now let's go on to your next steps. The consultation. First, we will have a buyer consultation, and that will be the first step in your home search. It sets expectations, reviews your goals, gives you a clear plan before you start looking. The pre-approval. Your agent will connect you with trusted lenders. They can get you properly pre-approved and know exactly where you stand financially. Your budget review. This goes beyond the purchase price. Your lender is going to help you understand your monthly payments, your closing costs, and what you can comfortably afford. And your support team. You're going to have your realtor, your lender, the attorney, the seller, the seller's agent. We all work together to guide you through every step, keep things on track, and protect your interests from start to closing. All right, tips for successful purchase. Saving early. The earlier you start saving, the more options you'll have. When it comes to down payment, closing costs, and negotiating power, you
Then
don't
you
want to, I'm sorry, Jessica. I was going to say you don't want to start saving when you're ready to buy a house. No, when you're ready to start looking, you want to start the process before.
Yes, thank you, Rocio, for that. And also, you're going to be researching neighborhoods, right? We spoke about that in the beginning. The home matters, but so does the location. So make sure that you look at where you want to be, right? Look at commute, your amenities, your future growth, and overall lifestyle fit.
Exactly. And you want to communicate openly. You want to be upfront. You want to be upfront with your agent, with your lender, with any concerns you have about your finances and your goals. We can help guide you in the right way.
Yes, and then also we need you to please be patient because the right home and the
Yes.
right deal take time. And this is so true. Rushing often leads to regret or overpaying. That's why you need a great team who's going to be there, holding your hands, but definitely be patient.
Definitely. And you built a support team. Having a trusted agent, like we mentioned before, an agent, a lender, professionals in place that make the process smoother, protect your interests, and keep deals on track.
Sorry.
That's okay. Guys, we thank you so much and we appreciate your engagement and support. Thank you for joining us. This is our first home buyer seminar and it will not be the last. We're going to have a series of these to bring you more information, to help guide you, and to help you understand the home buying process.
Yes, and thank you everybody because this is definitely just a simple um seminar that we wanted to do. However, the next ones that we're doing, they're really going to have the meats and potatoes with really great more information. So thank you again for joining us. If you have any questions, you can see here on this page, we have Rocio's phone number, her email address, as well as mine. And in the process, if you have any questions, we'll be more than happy to assist you.